Hello everyone, and welcome to English Story Radio channel. Today, I'm excited to share an English story with you. If you enjoy this story and want to see more like it, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way, you'll be the first to know when I upload new content. Without further ado, let's get started. Once Jack had destroyed the magic perfume, he felt a sense of relief. For the first time in a long time, he felt like he was in control of his life. He no longer had to worry about people falling in love with him because of a potion, and he no longer had to live with the guilt of manipulating others. As Jack continued to live his life without the magic perfume, he found himself feeling more fulfilled than ever before. He had always been a successful inventor, but now he felt like he was making a difference in the world. He created new inventions that would help people in their daily lives, such as a device that would clean polluted air and a water purifier that would provide clean drinking water to those in need. As he continued to invent, he met new people and made new friends. He even fell in love with a woman named Emily. She was kind, smart, and had a passion for helping others. Jack was drawn to her, and he knew that he wanted to spend the rest of his life with her. Emily was different from the other women Jack had met in the past. She wasn't interested in his wealth or his inventions. She loved him for who he was, and that made Jack feel more loved than ever before. Together, they worked on new inventions and traveled the world, helping those in need. Jack felt like he was finally living the life he had always wanted, and he knew that Emily was the reason for his happiness. One day, as they were traveling in Europe, they stumbled upon an old shop that sold perfumes. Jack was hesitant to go in, but Emily convinced him to take a look. As they walked through the shop, Jack noticed a small bottle that looked familiar. It was the same bottle that he had used to create the magic perfume all those years ago. He picked up the bottle and examined it closely. He felt a pang of guilt and regret as he remembered what he had done. But then he had an idea. Jack went back to his laboratory and began to experiment with the bottle. He wanted to create a new perfume, one that would have the opposite effect of the magic perfume. Instead of making people fall in love with him, he wanted to create a perfume that would spread love and kindness wherever it went. It took him several weeks, but he finally succeeded. He created a new perfume, and when he sprayed it on himself, he felt a wave of warmth and love wash over him. He knew that he had done it. He had created the perfect perfume. Jack went back to the old perfume shop and left a sample of his new perfume on the counter. He wanted to share his invention with the world, and he knew that the shop owner would be able to spread the word. Word about the new perfume spread quickly, and soon people all over the world were using it. The perfume had the power to bring people together, to heal old wounds, and to spread love and kindness wherever it went. As for Jack and Emily, they continued to travel the world, spreading the message of love and kindness. They knew that they had found something special, and they wanted to share it with as many people as possible. Years went by, and Jack grew old. But he never forgot the lessons he had learned in his youth. He knew that love was the most powerful force in the world, and he had dedicated his life to spreading that message. When he passed away, he left behind a legacy of love and kindness. His inventions had changed the world, but it was his message of love that would continue to live on forever. As Emily sat by his side, she knew that she had been lucky to have loved such a remarkable man. She felt a wave of warmth wash over her, and she knew that Jack would always be with her in spirit. She took out the bottle of Jack's new perfume, and she sprayed it on herself. She closed her eyes and took a deep breath, feeling the love and kindness spread through her body. As she opened her eyes, she saw that the room was filled with people who had come to pay their respects to Jack. They were all there because they had been touched by his message of love and kindness, and they knew that he had made a difference in their lives. Emily stood up and addressed the crowd. She told them about Jack's journey, and how he had gone from a man who used his powers for personal gain to a man who dedicated his life to spreading love and kindness. She told them about the new perfume that Jack had created, and how it had the power to bring people together. As she spoke, the crowd grew quiet. They listened to her words, and they felt the warmth and love that Jack had always exuded. They knew that he had left behind a legacy that would continue to inspire generations to come. In the end, everyone left the room feeling a little bit lighter and a little bit happier. They knew that Jack had been a special person, and they were grateful to have known him. As Emily closed the door to the room, she knew that Jack's legacy would continue to live on. She felt the warmth of the perfume on her skin, and she knew that Jack's message of love and kindness would continue to spread throughout the world. And so, the story of Jack and his magic perfume came full circle. What started out as a tale of greed and manipulation had turned into a story of love and kindness. Jack had learned his lesson, and he had dedicated his life to spreading that message to others. In the end, everyone was happy. Jack had found his true calling, and Emily had found the love of her life. And the world was a better place because of their journey.